Hey fellow Spartans, it's your friend Monocle Mayhem, the entirely blue Spartan. And today is a very, very unique and special day because we have learned some new things about Halo Infinite. Nothing big, but guess what? This is going to be very shocking, but hear me out. It's not from some new toy line, it's not from some new Mega Block set, it's actually something from the game. I know, I'm quite shocked, but let's get into this. So this was posted by 343 Industries like, I don't know, some time ago. So this is our December 2020 update for Halo Infinite, and while this post does go into some detail with some insight from Joseph Staten himself, but what I'm most interested in is the art that is on display here. Like, let's not kid around, that's one of the biggest issues facing Halo lately. So our first image here, you know, it's nothing too special, just some what looks like a work in progress render from a Halo map, which, I mean, I'm not some kind of psychic or anything, but I have a feeling this map is going to be called Axis, hence the blue logo there. It kind of reminds me of that that map from Halo 5 with the whales floating around you. What was it called? Depth or some bullshit. I mean, it looks alright. It looks like right down here we got invisibility, some kind of weird power generator thing. Now, it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of maneuverability on this map, and I don't want to go too far into speculation, but I'm kind of thinking this might be some confirmation that advanced movement will take part in multiplayer in some fashion, because it's possible that you can jump over some of these blocks here and whatnot and leap from one edge to the other without clambering, but this map, while I hope it does allow crouch jumping, I'm pretty sure it's gonna feature clambering, and you know what, fine, whatever. But I mean, this map does look like it has quite a few nooks and crannies that you need to get used to here. You know, I just wish we're probably just gonna have to wait till the game comes out, obviously, or some sort of beta comes out, which is actually confirmed now. We're gonna get a beta or some kind of flighting program of sorts, which is good because 343 promised they would have some kind of beta or flighting system for every game for the foreseeable future, and then when they said that Halo Infinite was not gonna have any type of beta or flighting mode earlier this year, you know, that was a little bit concerning, because, you know, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that 343 has broken promises, but, you know, this with the new recent news that we got, it's starting to show that 343 is a little bit more in touch with their community and willing to make the best product possible. At least that's probably what the outlook that they're trying to present to us. I mean, that's probably just them trying to go for some good PR, you know. 343 continuing to break promises wouldn't exactly be a good look for them, especially for the Halo brand. And I mean, Halo is owned by Microsoft now. This is a business, so gotta keep that in mind. So yeah, first image, you know, pretty good, but, you know, it doesn't reveal too much other than, was that an assault rifle? Assault rifle be in the game? That is most definitely active camo, and, you know, decent map, I guess. Like right here, is that a Power Ranger? It's gotta be a Power Ranger, right? You know, Halo 5, you know, this is a sequel to Halo 5, right? No, this is a Spartan, man. I'm telling you, that is a Spartan in the modern era. I know, I'm pretty shocked too. I thought we were done with the old art style, but no, 343 has managed to pull a miracle out of their ass and present us proper Halo. I know, right? This general shape, this silhouette, from this distance, you know, not the best quality, but already looks a lot better than most armors from Halo 5. So yeah, that's it for the first image, but let's get into the next one, see what kind of juicy stuff we have there. Okay, the Spanker. You know, nothing too big. You know, the Spanker has been part of Halo for a long time, so why does it matter here? Well, it's showing that 343 isn't going out of their way to change too much shit. Yeah, they changed the Magnum and the shotgun, but hey, at least they didn't repeat the rocket launcher fiasco from Halo 5. That's a positive. And look right there, we get a nice little peek of a Spartan. You know, not too clear, a little bit blurry, but I mean, it looks really good. It looks like it's a nice mix of the Halo Reach armor and Halo 3, and I even have the action figure right here. The paint job is a little bit flat, but I like the design. I think I might do a custom paint job on it at some point. Maybe I'll even make a video on it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell these guys are called, the Gen 3 Mark 7 or what the fuck ever, but their armor looks really good. It looks like a nice blend between the Recruit armor from Halo Reach and the Halo 4 Master Chief armor. You know, it's just a nice blend that 343 is going for here. You know, nothing too far in any particular direction, just something new and original, but clearly inspired by the Halo design, and that is what I like. Now, right here, this is the one that tipped me to this Halo Infinite update. You know, I was just browsing through one of the Halo groups I was following, and you know, I saw this guy right here, this George armor. What is it called? Gungnir, Brigadier, whatever. I don't know. I just know it looks cool. You know, I saw that. I just thought it was one of the some image from Halo Reach. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. But then I looked through the comments and they're like, oh yeah, there's some new Halo Infinite shit. I'm like, what? You serious? No toys? No Mega Blocks this time? Yep, some new Halo Infinite shit. And yeah, same map. We got a different angle here. The map, it actually looks pretty fucking big. Like, we were looking in this area here in the last photo, but there's more to this, believe it or not. Yeah, maps exist, people. And I'm pretty sure this is an actual match that they're playing. Like, I think this is the same Spartan and some other Spartan here. But this probably isn't like photos from an actual match. It's just them posing for some really cool screenshots, I'd imagine. Is the multiplayer playable? I don't know. We'll have to. It most likely is, but still, 343 is being a little stingy with the information. I get that the game isn't going to be coming out till late next year, like the fall or something. So we're still quite a ways off, but I mean, at this point, why not just dump everything? You know, just show us some work in progress gameplay. You're trying to show this, new side of you, 343, where you're more connected to the community. How about you, you know, just drop the facade and you know, just really let us into the production and just show us what's going on behind the scenes in person, right now. Now, I'm sure there's some sort of legal precedent or whatever in the way of that. Maybe they have to reach some sort of deadline before they can show off some like really in-depth stuff. So you know, whatever. But still, it would be cool to get a more hands-on look from start to finish with game development these days. We're in the age of the internet here. We have Instagram, Facebook. Yep, people still use Facebook, especially Halo fans. Instagram. I think I already mentioned that. Twitter, Twitch, whatever. There are so many social media applications, ways to connect with not just people, but with developers as well. It's crazy how we're not getting, like in this day and age, more insight into the process of game development. But oh well, a man can dream. Now this right here, our first crisp and clear look at a Spartan, and it just looks great. Like, this is most definitely an original armor piece. We haven't seen it before, but it's totally original, but it clearly looks Halo inspired. It's got that Halo Reach look to it, but with a Halo 3 type of shine and gleam to it. Very clean looking, but still very gritty and dinged up like a Halo Reach. You know, just a nice fusion of the two art styles. Like, it's crazy how we were stuck with the Halo 5 art style for so long and all these crappy Spartan helmets, and it still shows right here that you can create an original Spartan design with such a... It just shows right here that in a sea of hundreds of designs you could come up with, that you could still be somewhat original with that art style. Now, this is probably one of those not weapon skins, armor coatings? Yeah. People have been bitching about 343 supposedly replacing the classic armor coloration system with this coding system, and I mean, I haven't seen anything that explicitly says that we 343 are replacing custom armor colors with this coding system. Maybe it has been said somewhere, but I don't know. When I look into it, it just looks like a bunch of people freaking out over what's most definitely just a lack of information. And some people are probably gonna hate me for this, but if we don't have the classic armor coloration system, I will be kind of upset about it, but it's not gonna be a huge deal breaker for me, especially if this game is really fun. I mean, look at this. Yeah, it's a little bit generic, but there have been other armor coatings that I've seen from these work in progress renders, where the armor coatings look a lot better, and this one is just, ooh, it's this red arm and a red stripe on the helmet, but the other arm doesn't have red on it. That's a very key difference there. I mean, armor coatings, whatever, I could take them or leave them, but most importantly, I just want to know if the game is fun and playable and works on release. At the very least, it just appeals to all fans, not just trying to copy new trends to get all the new kiddies in on Halo. Like, this is a generational thing. It's not just following trends to make money. At least that's how some people see it. And yeah, we got the Warthog. This is probably, I don't know what this is. This might just be a cool render that they made up for these images here, or it could be the armor customization screen. Who knows? Yeah, I have a pretty strong feeling that this is going to be the new recruit armor, and I mean, it looks good. I felt like the Halo 5 recruit armor was a little bit too generic. It was definitely inspired by the Halo Reach recruit, but it looked a little too ODST. But this, it's really interesting. It's a mix between your Halo Reach recruit and the Halo 4 and 5 Master Chief armor. It's mainly with the helmet. It's very interesting. But yeah, clearly Halo 3 inspired. This armor coating does look a lot better. It's very Stormtrooper-esque, I guess. And that assault rifle skin, hey, that looks pretty good. I can get behind that. Oh, right here, the Watchdog armor coating. Okay, I'm gonna try and get that. You know, classic armor colors be damned. I'm very interested in the armor coatings. You know, not everyone has to bitch about certain things leaving. It'd be a sad thing to see go, but I'm at least willing to give armor coatings a chance, and if they don't work, then yeah, I will start bitching about armor colors, but let's just keep going here. Okay, right here, this is where you really start to see the Halo Reach inspiration coming out. And also, this looks like some weird mix between the Halo 4 helmet and that really terrible Mark 5 recreation from Halo 5, mainly with the bottom part of the helmet. But I mean, it looks good. It's just crazy. It's just this positively weird mesh of the old and new art styles. That's what it should have been from the start. I don't know why it took us this long, but I mean, look at this. This looks good. Look at all that battle damage. It's mostly likely part of the armor coating, but oh, you got like the armor and like attachments to this. Like, it looks grungy, cool, and realistic. I don't know why we went away from this. This should have been Halo 4, Halo 5. By this point, we should have been way past this and had like the most revolutionary armor customization system, but no, we went to Halo 4, which, like, Halo 4 was a really good upgrade from Halo Reach in terms of features with armor customization. You had so many different visor colors to the point where it got a little bit excessive. You could have just had like a little color slider, you know. That could have worked, you know, just, you know, putting two and two together, you know. I'm very much an armchair developer, but I mean, if I make good points, why not do it, you know? And then Halo 5. Let's just not talk about Halo 5, okay? It's out of the discussion. Its lack of content, even after all the updates and just the current state the game is still in, it's just... I mean, what the fuck were they doing? It's no doubt, there's no doubt in my mind that 343 has abandoned Halo 5. They just have. It's clearly obvious. They've been paying more attention to the Master Chief collection, trying to get back into the good graces of the classic Halo fans, and please new fans coming in with all this cross promotion with Fortnite and Doritos, Oreos, I think, or whatever. But yeah, all this cross promotion, especially with Fortnite. There's actually been some people bitching about the Fortnite cross promotion. I don't get it. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. It is a business after all. Just as long as the player base is big and successful and doesn't die within like the first month of the game being released. And right here is that, I think that's the new shotgun. I thought it was an SMG at first, but no, it's the shotgun. And yeah, it's kind of annoying because we already went through this with the Halo 5 rocket launcher, but I mean, what can you do? Just please add the classic shotgun and magnum to the multiplayer post launch if you have to, preferably before, but just do it if you can, because it's not a huge deal to me, but a lot of fans have been bitching about it. So I mean, try to get as much positivity out there as possible. Try to make as many people happy as possible. That's what I recommend. But again, such a great armor piece. This is one I'm definitely gonna be rocking. What's the armor? Oh, yeah, it's not showing us any names of the armor, just the armor coating. But whatever this is, I gotta find out, because I want that helmet. Just specifically this helmet. That is a fucking cool helmet. I need it. And right here, this isn't an exact recreation of George's armor, but there is some noticeable armor pieces like the wrist, the shoulder, and the helmet, the chest. That's something else. Another chest from Halo Reach, but yeah, very. Like, yeah, I can't believe it took us this long to get to this point. A Noble Defender armor coating. Okay, so this is very clearly a Halo Reach inspired armor coating. So yeah, it kinda sucks that you may or may not be able to create this armor look color-wise by default. I bet we're gonna hear a lot of bitching about that as time goes forward, but I'm willing to give this armor coating thing a chance. And right here, I think this is the same armor from... Yeah, I think this is the same helmet. No, different helmet, I think. Okay, yeah, different helmet, but ooh, yeah, that BR looks sexy. Watchdog armor coating. Okay, yeah, it's just the Watchdog armor coating again, just on a different armor set and weapon. But yeah, it looks good. I can get behind it. And while there is a lot of remade armor sets from Halo Reach coming into the game, there's still quite a few new ones as well. Like, it's just a really weird thing to discuss, like Halo's classic traditional art style. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not exactly clunky looking. It's very smooth and fits to the shape of the human form, but at the same time, it just has a very particular look to it that the newer Halos just didn't recreate. Like these little light emitters right here, I believe, like the light indicators for the armor shields. That is very Halo. And the newer games, they went away from this particular design here and just peppered colorful emissive dots all over the Spartan. Didn't really like have a uniform shape to it. That's the thing about Halo 3 and Reach's armors, is that they all had very different and unique looks to them, but they still looked like they had a uniform shape and intention to them. Halo 5 just looked like there's no way to cut it. They did do this. They just commissioned a bunch of these different studios to create these vague power armor designs, and it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look like Halo. It's a very hard thing to describe, but you'll know when you see it, and Halo 5 just wasn't it, but this is very much it. And here we get a landscape shop. It doesn't say anything about a work in progress render. This might be concept art, but if not, I'd say this looks like a pretty good skybox and geometry of the landscape. I mean, this is probably concept art. It most likely is, right? Yeah, it's gotta be concept art, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Anyways, that's it for all that's it for the update, at least the visual side of it. I'm not gonna bother reading through all this, because that'd just be too much to fucking bother editing, and you know, you all can read. You guys don't need me to break this down for you. You guys know what you're looking at. You guys can go to the link yourself. But yeah, this was a pretty good update. You know, I really wish we could have seen some gameplay, even if it was work in progress gameplay. But that might come down the line, probably in the wake of some kind of flighting or beta event. So yeah, that was short and sweet. Wish there could have been more to it, but oh well. But I'm pretty sure all the top Halo YouTubers, they'll probably milk this out into like 30 videos, so I'll stay tuned for that, because that's always funny seeing how they can stretch this shit. But for me personally, this is it. I'm done with Halo until the next update, and then after that update, I'll be done with Halo till the next one, and keep repeating that process until the game is out, because I don't need to spend much time on this shit other than just being like, yep, it's pretty cool. Now let's move on with our lives and maybe play some other video games for the time being. Well, that's enough mayhem for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and give me feedback in the comments, and subscribe for more awesome content. This has been your friend Monocle Mayhem, the entirely blue Spartan. Peace out.